All right, guys. We are having question 5 here. We're going to answer only 5.1 and 5.2. All right. Now it says the sketch below are the graphs of f of x, which is equal to a x squared plus b x plus c, and g of x, which is equal to mx plus k. Bullet number 1, the x-intercept of f are at point A and C. So let me go to point A and C. Point A is this one. Point C is this one. All right. So we are told that these are the x-intercept. And you can see. All right. Now the graph of f and g intersect at point A and point B. So these two graphs, the one for f and g, they intersect here at point B and there at point what? At point A. So we have got point of intersection between these two graphs. All right. Now point P is the turning point of what? Of f. So we are told that this one is the turning point of function f. All right. So this one is function f. Okay. This one is g. Straight line is g. The parabola one is f. Okay. So now they say determine the equation of g. Determine the equation of g. What is our g here? Our g is g of x is equal to mx plus k. So what we need to do, that means we need to find the value of k. We also find the value of m. And by so doing, we will have determined the function, which is g of x. All right. Now, when you look at this graph, we can easily find our k by the look of things in this graph. Is this one. 0 is to 8. Therefore, 8 is the value of k. Now, k is equal to 8. Okay. So if I rewrite this function, I'll have y. Y is the same as what? G of x is equal to mx plus 8. Okay. So now what I need m, which is the gradient. And in this case, I already know that the gradient must be positive because of the shape of this straight line graph. All right. So now I'm having x and I'm having y. This is a point. So you just need to take one point, you do substitution, and then you find the value of m. In this case, let us take point A. Point A is given by -4 is to 0. All right. So that is the value of x, that is the value of y. So let us work now. Okay. Where I see y, I'm going to write 0. I'm going to write 0. Where I see x, I'm going to write 0. All right. Here is my y, so I write 0. And then I've got m, x. Where I see x, I write -4. Then plus this 8, okay? So we have got 8 there. Now we will have 0 is equal to -4m plus 8. Solving for m, we take this -4m to the other side. So we will have +4m is equal to 8. Now we divide by 4. We divide by 4. And then therefore m is equal to 2. That means the gradient of AB, the gradient of AB is equal to 2. So this gradient, okay, this gradient of this line, all right, is equal to +2. So the function that we are having now will be g of x is equal to m. What is our m? It's 2. So we have got 2x plus k. So that will be plus what? Plus 8. Now, all right, let us go to 5.2. 5.2 say, determine the value of a, b, and c in the form of f of x is equal to a x squared plus b x plus c. All right. So now we have to use this function. Right, this function represents a quadratic function in intercepts form or factored form, where where x1 and x2 are the x-intercepts, all right, of the parabola. Those are the x-intercept of the parabola, or we can call them the roots. Okay, so now what we have to do is to do some substitution, and then we quickly find the value of what? Of a. But before we even find the value of a, we already know that since this function, it's a third phase, okay? It's a third phase, you see? It's like this, it's a third phase. Therefore, the value of a must be what? Must be a negative value there. The value of a must be negative. All right, so we will have our a, let us have it like that. And then we have got the x-intercepts, okay? The two x-intercepts. So let us go back to the function and check them out. All right, here the x-intercept is negative 4. This side, the x-intercept is 2. All right, so we have got negative 4, we have got 2. Negative 4, we have got 2. So now the first one that we have, it's negative 4. If I write negative 4 in brackets, that negative and negative will make this negative to be what? To be positive. So we will have positive 4 there. And then this side we have got x minus. If I write 2 here, and then we are going to have 2. Now just to go back and make you guys understand, on this part, all right, we're having x minus, in brackets, minus 4. So when you multiply these two, you will get positive. Okay. So we have got a point. That point is point B. Let us go back and check it out. It's point B. It's this point here. All right. Point B is given by 0:8. Point B is given by 0:8. Point B 0:8. Okay, that is the value of x, that is y. So now in this function where I see y, I'm gonna write 8. So I see y there, I write 8. I've got my a, and then here I have to write 0. So I write 0 plus 4. For x, I write 0 minus 2. All right. So now I've got 8 is equal to a 0 plus 4, that will give me 4. Then 0 minus 2, that will give me minus 2. Now I will have got 8 there. I have got 8 there. Now 4 multiplied by negative 2, that will give me negative 8a. Then I divide by negative 8, the left hand side and the right hand side. There they cancel. Now the value of a is equal to negative 1. All right. So now if I rewrite this function, okay, this one, I rewrite that function because I now have the value of what? Of a. So that means I'll have f of x is equal to negative 1. All right. I'll have negative 1 for the value of a. Then I've got x plus 4. All right. X plus 4 is this one, x plus 4. And then I have got x minus 2. All right. So this is where we are now. Okay. This is where we are, but we did not finish. Let us simplify it. All right. Let us simplify it. So now we will have f of x is equal to negative 1. I'm going to multiply these two here. All right. So I get what? X squared. I multiply x and negative 2. I get negative 2x. I multiply 4 and x. I get plus 4x. I multiply positive 4 and negative 2. I get negative 8. All right. Now I've got f of x is equal to negative 1 Then I've got x squared. These two, when I simplify them, I will get plus 2x, so minus 8. All right, f of x now is equal to, I will multiply everything inside the brackets by -1, all right? So I'll have negative x squared, and then I multiply negative 2x by -1, I'll have negative 2x, negative multiplied by negative there, that will give me positive 8. Now, like this, we have finished answering the question. Now let us put them in writing in a way that it will make sense. All right, the value of a here is what? A is equal to -1. The value of b is this one. All right, the value of b. So b will be equal to -2. And then the value of c is positive 8. So we've got positive 8. And like this, you are done finding the value of A, the value of B, and the value of C. Thank you guys. Thank you for your time. Just leave a comment and a like. That will be much appreciated. Bye guys. Take care.